A big milestone has been achieved inside the Y-12 security complex as UCOR crews started Phase 2 of demolition at the Alpha 2 Fusion Energy Building. In September, the carpentry shop was demolished, and now we're demolishing the main plant. Crews are surgically removing pieces of the 3-story, 325,000 square foot Manhattan Project-era facility. Alpha 2, built in 1944, is one of 9 uranium enrichment process buildings constructed at Y-12. It housed equipment monitored by the famed Calutron girls. For the last 2 years, UCOR crews cleared and prepared the structure for demolition.
It's what I call the first 3 Ds of the job. So that's the decommissioning, decontamination, and ultimately deactivation. So it's essentially getting the building cold and dark or safe for workers to go into it, and then beginning to do all the hazard abatement, universal waste removal. You know, those are the unsung heroes. They're inside the building, working multiple shifts, successfully managing the hazards to get us to the kind of the really exciting part, to watch the heavy equipment bring it down. Doesn't mean this isn't valuable work, but you know, it's about a 3-to-1 ratio. We spend about 3x amount of the time doing the first 3 Ds to then come and do the last one, being the demolition.
UCOR concrete crews have poured over 30,600 cubic yards of concrete across the site. The low-strength cement will help prevent any hazardous materials from being exposed to the environment during demolition. The removal of Alpha 2 takes away another high-risk excess contaminated building, clearing valuable land and enabling modernization to support future national security missions. Emerging technologies always offer new opportunities to work smarter and more safely. UCOR D&D crews are currently testing the new Brock B110 remote demolition unit, which is designed to significantly increase workers' distance from potential hazards. The robot has been doing rigorous testing at the Oak Ridge National Laboratory Experimental Gas-Cooled Reactor Site, preparing for its full-time deployment at ORNL. Once testing is complete, the Brock robot will be instrumental as UCOR continues to work with safer and more efficient D&D methods. UCOR's team members are blazing forward with the construction of the Mercury Treatment Facility inside Y-12. Once complete, it will help limit the amount of mercury released as Manhattan Project and Cold War-era buildings are torn down. We congratulate the team for safe and secure placement of 3 massive sludge settling tanks at the treatment facility footprint. They each have capacities of around 36,000 gallons and stand 38 feet tall and 15 feet wide. The steel structure of the building is quickly taking shape. To finish, workers still need to install 760 pieces of steel, weighing a total of around 175 tons. The Mercury Treatment Facility will process up to 3,000 gallons of water per minute and have around 2 million gallons of storage to contain stormwater.
This project is really the gateway to the balance of the D&D for the Valley of Y-12. Without the Mercury Outfall Project in place, the balance of the west end of the Y-12 will not be able to come down safely and secure to keep the creek clean of any mercury or latent mercury that may come out of the system.
The new Mercury Treatment Facility will enable large-scale cleanup efforts at Y-12, where they will be better able to control the amount of mercury released. UCOR is opening the Mental Well-Being Center in early 2025. Final preparations are underway to complete the brand new space at 100 Union Valley, which is inside the same building as UCOR Health Services. After receiving and reviewing an employee survey a little over a year ago, the UCOR team found that mental health and well-being was high on the list of concerns.
We got over 350 responses, specifically asking for what can UCOR do to provide more resources. And then that really aligned with what we were seeing in the industry. You know, a lot of alarming statistics showing that our particular industry, the construction industry, having an overwhelming need for more mental health services. We're at risk for higher rates of suicide, higher rates of depression, anxiety, just mental health in general. And so that really culminated into us, going down this avenue and really searching and saying, what can UCOR do?
The UCOR Mental Wellbeing Center will be open late January to provide counseling services, coaching, referrals, and encouragement.